Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So this story is going to be a story that I want y'all to take into consideration when listening to this, so you don't do the same thing that this guy did. Anyway, let's get into it. So this story all takes place back in 2022. Now, this was at the point where I like to go to parties. Anytime that a party was brought up or a friend was like, yo bro, want to go to this party, I'd be like, hell yeah, let's just go right now. Like I was the party man. That was so cringe to say. Why did I even say that? Anyway, but yeah, this at a point where I was like, yo, let's go to parties, let's do this, because I didn't feel like staying at home, because, you know, what else am I going to do at home? Anyway, so my friend was like, yo, bro, I got this party going on tonight. It's at this place. You want to go? I was like, sure, bro. So at about 9 o'clock at night, my homie comes and picks me up. We go down to this party. Now, the kid that was throwing the party, we're just going to go ahead and call him Jared. So we had Jared. So Jared was throwing this party. His parents were away for the week, and he decided to throw a party at his house. Now, I don't know if his parents said he could throw a party or if he just didn't tell him. But we're just going to go ahead and assume that his parents didn't know, because that's what most teenagers do. Anyway, so I get to the party, and immediately half the people are drunk, half the people are high. It's like 50-50. There's like 3, maybe 4 people that are not that are sober or not high, but you know, it was a pretty high number of people being high and drunk. And immediately I get to drinking. I'm playing beer pong, I'm doing all this and that, smoking a bit, you know, just doing the casual stuff, you know, casual stuff that people do at a party. Now, I watched Jared go from being like completely sober and right there to not really being himself and being, you know, more outgoing. You know, Jared was an outgoing person, like from the start. Like he was a very nice kid. But when you hand the dude alcohol and weed and stuff like that, he becomes a whole other person. He becomes the type of person that's gonna show off just to try and get the girl's number, who's not even gonna text him back the next morning because she's not even gonna remember what happened. Anyway, so you can kind of see where this is going. So Jared's just being all this and that. He's being super loud and obnoxious. He's playing beer pong. You know, he's fucking losing terribly, so he keeps taking these shots. And I'm watching this dude. I'm chilling in the kitchen. I'm watching this dude just become more and more drunk, and I'm like, this is not getting well. He's gonna end up doing something very fucking stupid, and something very fucking stupid he did. So outside he had a pool, and he thought it'd be a bright idea to try and jump into the pool from a very high standpoint. So I'm not even sure how he did this. Don't ask me fucking how, but I'm outside. Just, you know, what a coincidence, right? I'm outside at the same time he's about to do something. This dude's on top of his roof. And I look up and I'm like, yo guys, is Jared on his fucking roof? And everyone looks over at Jared on the roof. And like, what the fuck is he doing? People are telling him to get down. People are telling him to stop. And he's like, everybody fucking watch this. Now, what Jared does in this point, you should never do. And please don't ever do this. But what Jared decides to do is, there was a flat part on his, on top of his roof that was like that was in the backyard. So what he did was he got on part of this, I'm going to say this right now. Jared's house was not big. It was a 1-story house. He did not live on a 2-story house. It was a 1-story house. Just going to keep that in mind. He did not jump from a high standpoint. But there was a patio area that was like covered, and it was flat on top. So he gets up on some part of his roof, gets a running start, runs on the patio roof, jumps to the pool, and completely misses the fucking pool. He landed in the pool. His head didn't. He hit his head on the pavement. And you could hear it. As soon as that happened, it went like, and as soon as I watched this, I'm in complete fucking shock. Because keep in mind, Jared isn't moving anymore. There's blood in the pool. So immediately, I'm like, yo, somebody call fucking 911. So someone gets on the phone with the ambulance. Someone else on the phone, you know, some people are going over to Jared, getting him out of the pool because this dude's head is bleeding and this dude is also unconscious. So someone immediately calls up the ambulance. The ambulance and the police get here. They ask him what would happen. We all tell him what happened. Then they take him to the ER. And at this point, the house party was over because the main host was gone, and it's going to be fucking disrespectful to keep partying in someone's house who is literally at the ER. So everybody leaves, including me. And me and my homie, we drive back to his house because I already planned on spending the night there, but I couldn't. So I ended up spending the night at Jared's house. At my homie's house. Jared was in the hospital. And then the very next morning, my friend actually called up Jared, asking him how he was doing, and Jared was completely fine. I'm just gonna put that out there. Jared was fine. He had a minor concussion. His head literally cracked open. He had to get stitches in his head. Funny enough, actually, I also had to get stitches in my head. I have stitches in my head, and if you look at the top of my head, I don't know if you can see it anymore, but there is a bald spot on my head where the stitches were. But it's not about me. This is about Jared. But Jared was completely fine. He spent a few more days in the hospital, and after about 2 or 3 days or so, Jared was completely fine and back to his house. Now, obviously, his parents found out, and his parents were fucking pissed at him. Turns out he didn't tell his parents that he threw a party, and they were even more pissed that Jared did some stupid ass shit like that and cracked his head open. So, I would assume he got yelled at by his parents, and probably much worse. But yeah, that's basically the end of the story. Moral of the story. I haven't said a moral for a while. Moral of the story: don't drink and then try to show off, because I don't want you to end up like Jared with cracking your fucking head open. Trust me, cracking your head open is not fun. That is not a fun experience, because then the stitches hurt like hell. Oh, please, just don't ever do stuff like Jared did. But yeah, that's basically the end of the story. If y'all did enjoy, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching, and have a great day. I will see you all later. Don't try to bring me down, cause your whip can't make a sound. I know I make you mad, the way I've been moving way too fast. Joyride all the way, hoes be flashing me all day. That's Snap.